Welcome back to Quince Out. Today I will be reviewing the Asics Gel Quantum Kinetic in this, I guess, silver colorway, white. I have it in the title. Anyways, let's get into this review right off the rip. They're a pretty clean looking pair of shoes. That's probably one of the best things about them overall. The traction on them is really decent, even though you don't have any of your standard traction. This does hold up pretty well, I would say, just wearing them a few times. The midsole is, I would say, where you get a lot of the comfort. Surprisingly, the FF Blast is decent on this shoe, like the midsole and all that, but I would say it's not thick enough for you to really feel it too much when just like walking around or doing a light jog. Wouldn't recommend these for running. They're just feel not the best for that. For compact, just like impact protection, it's just not the best. The entire upper is nothing but synthetics, mesh, and cotton. So there's no leather on this at all. Maybe the silver parts are, but it doesn't feel like very good leather at all. Especially for that $250 to $280 price point that these usually retail for, unless you're able to get them on sale. So yeah, just have a lot of your usual Asics designs where you have their logo on the side here. You got some lines in the very front of the toe box, a little bit of plastic here, I guess, to prevent it from ripping. Just a standard design used on running shoes to, I guess, protect your big toe from breaking through with a lot of wears. You have these round laces that actually stay tied really well. I like how on the edges they are contrast with gray. Looks really good on the shoes. Again, that's one of the main key things about the shoe I really like, is the way it looks. Not so much the way it feels. More synthetic materials. It is mostly reflective. You have Asics here. Boom. And yeah, just gel quantum kinetic. It's on the insole so you know what the shoes are. Overall, the shoes are pretty clean. They look really nice. The comfort on them, I would say, is pretty subpar. I definitely prefer a lot of other Asics shoes I've worn in the past few years, quite a bit more. The Gel Terramoa, another Kiko shoe. This shoe was kind of released with Kiko, but then Asics kind of just made it more of a GR. The Kiana 14s are better, Gel NYCs are better, and the GT 2160s feel better on foot. There's just not a lot of cushion. And if you want a shoe with a similar style as this, you could go with the New Balance 9060s. And if you want more comfort, you can go with Nike Vomeros. But if you want to stay with Asics, you could just go with the Gel Kiana 14s or the Gel Terramoas, which are, I think, more fashionable and I think look just as good as these, but have a lot more comfort. So yeah, these don't pay retail. For damn sure don't pay resale. Still really good shoes, so I would recommend maybe getting on sale. But overall, they're nice. They're cool. I like the designs and I like the little X on the back, and the mesh is a nice touch. It's just gonna get damaged over time and stain and rip. I've seen it on a lot of pairs. I've seen it on Reddit. I've even seen one Reddit user complain about this back gel part coming off. I don't know what he did for that to happen, but I don't know. And the comfort on these might get better. I've only worn them about 3 days, so maybe it's like a breaking period I just don't know about. If that's true, then I'll comment it down below in the description, or I might just do a follow-up video because this review was a little bit harsh on the shoes, but these are just my honest opinions. I think they're nice. They look great. But I don't get them for retail or pay resale. Not worth it in the slightest, in my opinion. There's just so many great shoes on the market right now you can get for retail or below retail. Like, go get those instead of these, in all honesty. So yeah, that's all for this review. Let me know if this review helped you at all. Oh yeah, sizing, go through the size. They are a little bit wide in the toe box. But just overall, it's not too... They're not like too wide and they're not too narrow, so I think most people would be pretty okay going through the size. The length is spot on. If you do need to go up a size due to a wide foot, or if you have wide feet, definitely go up like that half size, but don't go up a full size. And I would recommend no one going down even a half size. They would probably be way too snug unless you have crazy narrow feet, but then you're missing out on some of that length. So it's going to be really snug and be like fitting like a glove on your feet. And like I said before, the midsole and this gel doesn't provide a lot of comfort, so it's something your feet are probably going to get tired of wearing pretty fast. And I've noticed a lot of shoes to where they have missing support here. They're usually not the most comfort, especially if they're not bridging it at the bottom at all, to where it's just like nothing here. There's usually like a huge lack of support. So maybe that's why they're also not as comfortable. But, whew, kind of long-winded. Let me know if you like the shoes or dislike them. Bye. See you next one. Peace.